Hi everyone, welcome back to That's Debatable. Today we're doing another pop culture episode. It's going to be filled with all things pop culture, things that have been happening in social media, in life. We're just going to get into it because we got a lot to talk about, so let's just get into it. I have been away in DR, in the glorious land of Dominican Republic, and I have absolutely no idea. And I came back to my For You page being filled with a whole bunch of stuff. And if I'm honest with you, I have no idea what we're going to be talking about today. My magnificent producers are going to be throwing topics at me, and I'm just going to be honestly riffing it. You're going to get my hardcore opinion straight off the dome. I had no time to sit and think about this, and I feel like that's where I get the best content. So let's just get into it. I don't know what we're talking about first, though.
All right. The royal family put out a statement that over Christmas, Kate Middleton would be out of commission for a few weeks due to a planned abdominal surgery. Kate Middleton was seen recently in a car from a paparazzi photo after she's been quote-unquote missing for 2 months, because the last time we saw her was Christmas Day, and then nobody has seen her since. And we're like into March now. What do we think the chances that she's actually getting a planned abdominal surgery, and where do we think she is?
Abdominal or abs, correct?
Abdominal.
Okay.
That's what they said, abdominal.
So I know that the royal family, like they have their own culture, but in a Latino culture, when somebody tells you, I'm going to go away for 2 to 3 months because I have to go get a surgery, they're getting BBL, a lipo 360, their done, they're getting their chin done, they're getting their arms done. That's just very much a Latino thing. I know if somebody disappears for 2 to 3 months and they come back, I promise you she's going to look very different. There's going to be Kate Middleton. Like, she's going to look straight, like, and I mean, good on her. If she wants to do it, she wants to do it. I wonder what the protocols behind doing that is, though. Like, I mean, obviously she made the announcement of an abdominal surgery, but like, what's wrong with her abdominal? What, something?
Okay, people are saying that it's either she's getting a hysterectomy.
What's
or
her hysterectomy?
A hysterectomy is where they take out your uterus, I think. I'm pretty
Why
sure.
should they?
Yeah.
I mean, oh my God, what if it's like for an actual medical reason and we're out here saying she's getting a BBL? She's taking her uterus out. She wants no more royal family babies. She wants no more of that. Honestly, if I were her, I wouldn't want to do it either.
She's not producing any more heirs.
She doesn't want to do it no more. She's like, maybe that goes into like deeper meaning of the fact that it's like because of the stuff that they have to go through, she doesn't want to bring any more children into that environment. But that's like the conspiracy theorist in me. I always go back to that. Wait, so she said that she's taking her uterus out, or no, that's like the rumor around town?
So that's like the rumor, and people are saying like that's one of the abdominal surgeries that she could be getting. And then some people are saying that she is trying to divorce William, and they didn't know what else to do. So they said that she was having a surgery to kind of buy them some time. That's kind of another theory.
That's the most OD thing I've ever heard in my entire life. If you're gonna divorce your man, just be like, I'm gonna go on a self-care journey. That's like what I would. That's when you see like those girls on Instagram post like, I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks, and it's like, oh girl, all right, you're leaving your mans, we get it. Wait, what? So wait, no one has seen her?
No one has seen her. Well, so a paparazzi photo was taken of her recently, but it's not like, if you look at the photo, it doesn't look like her super well. Like people are saying it's Pippa Middleton.
Not Peppa, not Poot. You guys remember Poot, Demi Lovato? It's Poot. Wait, like, where was she? She was like in a car or something?
She was in a car, and it's like a grainy photo from her in a car.
In England.
Yeah, that a paparazzi got of her. And people are like, that isn't her. People are saying it's Pippa. Like, people aren't, yeah.
Where's the rest of the family? On the ground? Where are the babies? Where are the babies at?
Okay.
Wherever the babies are, she is. If she's a good mother, she's not gonna leave her kids. Even if I know, trust and believe, if you get a BBL, your kids are gonna be right there next to you. Where are the kids?
I think they're like with William.
What does William do? Like officially?
He's the king in waiting. I don't know. He's the king that's not. He's
in Burger King waiting. Like, girl, what does that mean?
He's a working member of the royal family is his official title. So he.
That's the official title for everybody, I feel like. Everybody's the working member of the royal family.
Not Harry and Meghan anymore.
Not Harry and Meghan. Not Harry, because Meghan wanted to get her BBL and she did not want to say she went on vacation. She said, I'm just going to do it. Wait, the babies aren't with her?
No. So apparently, she's been in hospital. That's been the the story that she's taking recovery time in the hospital.
What hospital? Who? The royal family released that statement?
Yes.
Did they say the hospital? No, they definitely can't. They can't say the hospital. But don't they have their own hospitals within, like, Buckingham Palace?
No, they always go to the same one in London. It's the one where all the baby photos are taken.
But I thought it was like the White House. You know how the White House has its own, like, unit for things? Or did I just make that up? Did I just make that up?
You can go to the dentist in the White House, but I don't think you can, like, go. Yeah, you can't. You're not going to get surgery in the White House.
You can get surgery in the White House. You can 100% get surgery. We so for real. Wait, they're definitely not going like Mount Sinai to go get surgery. Wait, and the babies aren't with her. See, that's where stuff doesn't add up, though.
Well, I don't know. There's this recent article that says that a friend of the royal family says that she was looking forward to a change of scene and will be taking it easy in Norfolk.
Oh, baby, a change of scene is a change of body.
But
I've heard that statement before. I've heard that statement before.
But so while the children let off steam with William, so I guess they are separated.
Let off steam? What do you mean let off steam? If I was, okay, not to project, but if I was married to my husband and my husband's family released a statement that, oh, my children need to let off steam from me, so they put them in a different area, oh, it's smoke. No wonder. She's getting her revenge body right now. That's what she's doing. I think she's about to have her Princess Diana moment right now. But don't kill her. Oh, wait, no. Oh, my God. This just went south. What? Wait, I don't like that. Because the babies are the most important part of this whole equation. Like, make that make sense. If you're as a mother, you don't want to be separated from your children. From what? Since Christmas? The babies haven't seen her at all? Or we just don't know of it?
We don't know.
Well, if they're letting off steam, I don't think they're... Oh my God, what if she does come back with like a dumpy? Like, what if she comes back with like a Cardi B body? Is that even allowed in the royal family to be thick like that?
Next to Camilla.
Is that even allowed? I don't know. Because if you look at the whole royal family, they're all very much like, they're petite. They're not like, no, they're all petite. You don't see one thick girl in there.
No.
What if Kate Middleton wanted to be that girl? Oh my God.
Yeah, so.
Kate Thick Middleton. I love that. I love that for her. I hope that's what it is. I hope it really is just that she just wants to get like a lipo 360 or something. Because everybody's entitled to get one. That's not only a Latino thing to get a lipo. Right? No, yeah, obviously. What the heck? I mean, it's very like prevalent in the Latino community or like maybe just like Colombian community. But like, if she wants to go get her lipo, let her go get her lipo, her abdominal surgery. If anything, they would have said like, oh, her appendix burst. Like they can really lie to the media and just be like, oh, she's just getting checked, like, you know, she's just having like a little bit of health concerns, like, oh no, that would have stressed everybody out. Just be like, her appendix just burst. That's it. Nobody would have questioned it. Everybody like, oh, okay. But abdominal? Baby, she's getting abs, she's getting a booty, she's getting all of it. She's about to drop a single with Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. Her, Kate Middleton in the middle. I wonder, oh my God, I wonder where she's going to pop out again. How long has it been? Since Christmas? What month are we in? July?
In March.
Oh. We are not in July. We are not in July. But what? December?
So it's been about 2.5 months since she's been seen. It's not even that she's been out. It's that she hasn't been seen in 2.5 months.
She's definitely not pregnant. Because they would have announced that. She's definitely not putting like a Kylie Jenner like pregnancy thing. Yeah, I know. Surgery typically takes like 3 months to fully recover and then come back and then you have to wear la faja. So maybe right now she's getting her faja fitted. I don't know. Watch. In a month and a half, she's going to come back and she's going to look different. And she's like, no, it was just like when Zac Efron came back and said that he had an incident and that's why his jaw looks like that. Yeah, okay, baby. We all know what you did. We know what you did. Well, I mean, congratulations, Kate Middleton, on the new body. Can't wait to see a new body. Y'all know that Kanye song? Johan knows. See, the girls that get it. The girls that don't, will get it.
Is Trisha Paytas cursing the royal family? So her first pregnancy, everybody knows her first pregnancy coincided with the death of Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
But King Charles just announced he had cancer, and Trisha Paytas
is pregnant with Elvis.
She's pregnant with another one.
You know, or maybe what's happening is Kate Middleton is going into like maybe this is like some Stranger Things type, you know what I mean? Like where people go in and she's like, all right, you're the reincarnation, because I did believe that for a hot minute, and I know it was like a crazy conspiracy theory, but like Trisha Paytas getting pregnant and then the queen dies. Trisha Paytas getting pregnant and then something else happens with the royal family. Trisha Paytas has been around for like 20 something years. And I know it's because of the fact that she's been, Trisha Paytas is the Illuminati. I love you, Trish. Nah, damn, that's crazy. That is crazy how they like correlate with each other. And she did kind of feed into it because Trisha Paytas is a troll. Like that's what she does. I love Trisha Paytas. Don't take this the wrong way. Trish. You know I love you. I don't know her at all. I have no idea. I've never talked to her a day in my life. But she's having another girl, right? She's having another girl and she's going to name it Elvis. It's Elvis and Malibu Barbie. She's iconic. That is my royal family. Honestly, she is the royal family. I believe it. She's reincarnating those babies. The royal family better pray she doesn't get pregnant for a third time. Holy crap. The monarchy comes down. All because of Trisha Paytas' pregnancies. Her husband's name is Moses. It's very biblical. There's something very biblical about it. You know what, Trish? I love it. Keep having the babies.
She gets pregnant 7 more times.
Oh my God.
We lose. Like, so we're at this point, like, what, Princess Eugenia is like next in line.
The monarchy just collapses every time Trisha Paytas. After the 7th baby, the monarchy collapses.
What is it? Princess Elizabeth or King Charles's sister, the one that's just like, you know, his really stoic sister that never smiles and is like ancient now and like.
How old is she?
She's like 80 or something, but she's like King Charles's sister, and she's like, my life is meant to serve. She's gonna be queen because everyone else is gonna die.
She's gonna be queen?
No. But like,
wait, who's gonna be the queen now? That queen who is the queen now?
King Charles is the, like, we don't have a queen.
King Charles is the queen.
King Charles.
That's very modern. I love the direction they're going. Okay. The king is the queen and the queen is the king. Okay, period.
Okay, so none of them went to this, which I actually do think is telling. None of the royal family went to the Ambani wedding. Like, they had all the billionaires there, but not one member of the royal family was there. So
Mark Zuckerberg
was there. Bill Gates and his wife were there. Jared Kushner and Ivanka were there. And they did a 3-day pre-wedding. And the actual wedding's in July. And they had Rihanna perform.
Wait, the wedding didn't happen already?
Mm-mm. It's a 3-day
I thought the 3-day wedding was, because I know typically like Indian weddings, they're an entire like couple days. I don't know. I know all I know is because Priyanka and Nick Jonas, I'm not even gonna lie, but they did like an entire like 3-4 day situation. But I thought at the 4th day or 5th day, whatever it may be, they get married. This was the pregame?
This is the pregame.
That's a crazy pregame. Wait, so this was more like a networking thing then? I feel like when you're a billionaire like that, you don't really like, I mean, obviously they might get married for love or whatever, but like, if I'm going to get married, I'm not going to invite Mark Zuckerberg to my wedding. Unless they're like besties, which I mean, I don't think they're besties. Are they besties?
Well, see, it's creepy because they did like business dealings with them. All 3 of those people can like, there's like a paper trail of deals that have been signed between the groom's father and Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, and the Kushners.
Do you think they have to sign NDAs to be there?
Oh, for sure.
Really? I would assume so, right? That is what, in that room alone is the wealthiest men in the world. Yeah. Yeah, because who just surpassed Jeff Bezos? No, Jeff Bezos just surpassed Bill Gates, no?
Jeff Bezos has surpassed Bill Gates for a while, but there's a few, like the Middle Eastern...
She's like, you don't know shit. Oops.
The Middle Eastern families, I think, have surpassed everyone.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. Come on. Dubai is insane. Like, that whole region of the world is like untouchable. Wait, and they paid Rihanna how much?
$9 million. They paid.
How much did they pay Rihanna for the Super Bowl? Do you know?
They don't pay.
Oh, they don't pay for the Super Bowl. Wait, $9 million. I did see some of her performance actually, and it was a lot better than what the Super Bowl was. Which I mean, I get it if you're paying $9 million, but like,
she's also not pregnant anymore, right?
She's also not, no, she's not, I don't think she's not pregnant no more. I don't know her business. She does not want us to know her business. 9, I did see when she arrived to the thing. But for $9 million, like if I were Rihanna, and these are billionaires, like these are not, this is not Ice Spice rich. Like this is like rich, I would charge them at least $50 million. Because they did with Beyonce, correct? They did, how much Beyonce get paid for that?
I think the number was 40 or 50. 1 second.
Rihanna, girl, you undercut yourself. You left money on the table. Not, and for a wedding too. Can you imagine the luxury to be like, oh my God, I really want Rihanna to perform at my wedding?
But I mean, people were also saying that like the performance was pretty lackluster, but that also would make sense then if she is like, okay, you paid Beyonce $40 million and you're only paying me $9 million. I'm just gonna mail it in. And
I guess.
Just stand here and
Wait.
lip sync.
What happened?
Okay.
Marty just dropped a bomb.
This is saying Beyonce only got paid $6 million.
The queen of the Renaissance?
Wait.
No, she didn't. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. She got that at wagsandwhiskers.com. That's a lie.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
This isn't. Wait, hold on.
I know for a fact they did not pay $6 million for Beyonce to come out and do her big one like she did in Dubai. That was crazy. They had a no phone policy over there.
Wait, give me
and
a
then people
second,
still snuck their
Forbes.
phones on. Okay.
See, I think they're just covering up how much they actually paid her, because I'm on this article too, and it says that they paid Rihanna $6.3 million, not the $9 million. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Everything
that's what
just
I have
seems
here
off.
on Forbes. I have 6.3 million too.
6.3 million? That's even worse. You know what too though? Maybe for the simple fact that it's like to be fair though, that man, the man who got married, I don't know how to pronounce his name correctly. I don't want to butcher it, but I saw like a video of him wearing a watch, and that watch was worth like 1 point something million dollars. Your watch is worth $1 million, and his suit had like custom jewels on it. I can't imagine, like alone that man must have been wearing at least like $20 million worth of like clothing. So you're telling me on one outfit you spend close to, let's lowball it, right, $5 million. Rihanna, you pay 6. Beyonce, allegedly, you pay 6, allegedly. Nah, something not adding up there. It's either maybe the fact that what you said, Johan, they don't want to bring out the actual numbers, because Rihanna's a billionaire. I don't think Rihanna gets out of bed for anything less than like 20 million, because I wouldn't if I was a billionaire. Because what's $9 million to me? That's ass hair money. Like, that's not doing shit for me. $9 million is not doing anything for me. And so is Beyonce. Beyonce's a billionaire with Jay-Z. Oh my God. I feel like so when is the actual wedding? Are they all still invited or no?
Okay, so the actual wedding is not until July, and apparently they're gonna have totally different people like perform. Like David Blaine is supposed to perform.
The magician? Reincarnate Harry Houdini at that point if you have that much money. I'm so sorry. David Blaine. Who else?
That's the only
Don't tell me Taylor Swift. Don't tell me fucking Taylor Swift is gonna be in that bitch. Oh God. I'm happy they didn't ask her to do it. You know, they've only asked women of color to do it so far, which I'm really, really appreciative of. They should ask Shakira to do it. Shakira would probably do it for like $500. I'm kidding. I love Shakira. She's having her moment. She dropped her album. Go listen to it. Go stream it. You go do your big one on that one. Wait, they only have David Blaine on there? That's
they
it?
only have David Blaine for the wedding so far. That's the only person they've
That's
released.
the only person they booked so far?
Apparently. Maybe everyone else is like took one look at the guest list and they were like, no, thank you. I don't want to go to.
I don't want. Wait, who else is on there?
If they had Mark Zuckerberg and the Kushners at the pre-wedding, like who are they gonna have at the wedding?
But I feel like to be fair, I think these are all like weddings are very much those things that it's like you have to play the niceties of things, and like you have to invite your third removed cousins, because if not, there's gonna be beef. You have to invite this person to keep a good relationship with them. So it's like, what relationships were they having? Because again, these are billionaires. They don't just go hang out at the pub. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to have certain type of like status amongst their friends to, I guess, invest in things, to just money-wise. Money talks to money. So what is it that they were like kind of getting involved with that it's like, I mean, Mark Zuckerberg owns Meta. Ooh. Didn't Meta go, isn't Meta like doing like beep, beep?
Meta's not doing awesome, but Meta bought Instagram. So.
And now Instagram's doing boom, boom. So like maybe he needs that Middle Eastern money. I mean, I feel like that, again, I think it's just like a thing of just keeping good relationships with each other. In the case that in the future, when I do need money from you, it's going to be easy to just be like, I need $10 million. Which in that case, now that I'm thinking about it, but then you pay Rihanna 6 and you pay Beyonce 6. How much did the Renaissance tour make? I think it made over like 100 million, was it? Or did I just make that number up? I might have just made that number up.
Almost, yeah. I have almost $600 million.
$600 million and you paid her they're definitely not releasing like the actual numbers of it. I wonder how much security they have on that ground. You think they have to have like helicopters and stuff, like they're like the president, more than the president, because I don't even think the president got that much money. How much Barack got? Barack is my president still. I'm sorry. I have not moved past it. I'm still living, that was 2010?
Yeah.
Yep.
2008.
Still my president. Sorry about it. I mean, they definitely have more money than him.
Have you seen, okay, so we have Nita Ambani, so the billionaire's wife. Her son is who the wedding is. Her necklace, I'm just going to show you a picture of it real quick.
My sister cannot afford an emerald necklace like that. What is that? How many people, how much was that worth?
Nobody can figure it out. Nobody even knew emeralds got that big. I think the internet's like trying to figure out how much.
I thought it was going to be like a nice like little like emerald thing. Damn, now I put my chain away. I'm not embarrassed right now. Like, what the Wait, what? I didn't even know they make them that. Yo, to be a billionaire in the Middle East, they live a life that it's like you don't even, I don't even think we're able to comprehend. We're trying to sit here and wrap our head around these things, but like that necklace alone could solve poverty. Like literally, like that's it. There's no shot that necklace is not anything. I mean, emerald is expensive. I'm out here trying to be like, I'm a jewelry concierge. Like, I know everything. But, like, I'm just going to start throwing random numbers out. I'm probably super wrong. But let's say that lowball it. $20 million on your neck. And these rappers are out here being like, I have $100,000 on my wrist. Shut up. You ain't got nothing. What? I don't know if I'm, like, disgusted or impressed. I'm a little bit of both. I might throw up, honestly. I don't know how I feel right now. I'm, like, overwhelmed. Wait. And she wore that where?
She wore that to one of the pre-wedding festivities.
She wore that to the pregame?
Mm-hmm. It's her pregame outfit.
That's literally her pregame outfit? Alex Earl, you got nothing on this, babe. What? I wonder, and I know I saw one of the 3 outfits that she wore. She wore like a red something and it was covered in Swarovski jewels. And I don't remember how much it was, but it was millions and millions of dollars for that one outfit. And like, what do you do at that point? I mean, I guess when you have that much money, why not? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if I had that much money, I would literally, and every single day I would be covered in a different jewel from head to toe. I would crazy glue them on myself. Just so that, I mean, that's just me though. That's just me. And I'll probably do something nice with it. Like, you know, give back to whoever needs to be given back to. But like, I'm impressed. The pre-games are created. Oh, so the wedding's in July.
Wedding's in July, but it's okay because they allegedly opened the whole village. Like they hosted a dinner for the entire village and they gave meals to 50,000 people. So the emeralds are fine because they gave 50,000 people like Doritos.
They gave them Doritos and Tostitos and they got the dip. Get that right. What? 50,000 people they fed. I mean, at least they held like the Last Supper. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least they, you know, they did something with it. They could have easily just done nothing with it. Because at the end of the day, one thing that I cannot stand, and This may be really controversial, but quite frankly, I don't care. That's why it's called That's Debatable. I can't stand when people pocket watch. I hate when people pocket watch other people's money. Like, for example, if Rihanna wants to go out and buy a whole building just to sit and meditate on one floor and do whatever she wants to do in this one building, I don't care. It's her money. She'd work for that money. At the end of the day, if these people, and I, obviously at a point, like, people are like, eat the rich, but it's like, yes, I understand that too. There is a certain element where you should give back because, I mean, $1 billion, $100,000 is nothing to them at that point. Like, what does it mean to just give to people? But that's not something that should be expected. Like, to stop pocket watching people. I hate when people pocket watch companies. Like, why are they spending so much on this? Why is Kim Kardashian going on her private jet? Because she can. Because let me tell you something. If any one of us were in that situation, and you have to be a certain type of person to be able to become a millionaire. That is just a fact. That's Mark Cuban said it. You have to be a certain type of person to become a billionaire. If any one of us were to be in that situation and we had to go to California, you're telling me you would fly Spirit Airlines? You tell me you would go on the Donkey Airlines? Like, no, you wouldn't. You would fly on your private jet. You would do it. Everybody would do it. Maybe I sound like a terrible person. But also, I mean, it's like, I'm not here to tell anybody how to spend their own money. I can't. If she wants to buy a $50 million emerald necklace, go off, babe. Also, I mean, it does make sense. Like, do help the people around you, especially like the people within your community. That's important. I just don't get it. I don't know how y'all feel about it. I personally have been raised to be like, what people do with their money, they do with their money, regardless if you have $50 in your bank account or you have $50 million in your bank account. I'm not worried about your pocket because you shouldn't be worried about mine. I don't know. Maybe that's just like how I was raised. Always give back, though. I do give back. We always give back. It's important to give back, but also, like, you can't crucify people either on what they want to spend their money on. That just doesn't make sense to me. This got deep. Anyways, Rihanna. No, I'm kidding. Wait, so what else?
They fed a lot of people.
They did feed a lot of people. They fed a lot of people. They could have fed more, though. 50,000 people is not that many people. Where do they live?
Mumbai. It's like one of the most populated cities, I think, in the world.
How do you get the invite list to that? To the 50,000 dinner?
So it's open. They said it's open to
only 50,000 people pulled up?
I mean, they were giving food, not Apple Watches, I feel like. So,
but don't they need food? They need food. Everybody needs food. Only 50,000. If I would pull up. What type of food was it? Definitely good food. Don't tell me they gave him Doritos. I'll pull up for Doritos too. I don't care.
And so there's 51,000 residents of that village. So they fed 50,000 people. So they fed the village.
Oh, 50,000 people. Like, I mean, hey. I wonder how that even worked out, though. What did they do? Like, they had people line up or they held, like, a huge dinner?
It looks like they held a huge dinner. And they gave a traditional meal. So no Doritos.
Fuck. I would have pulled up even if it was Doritos. Wait, that's actually kind of beautiful, though. I mean, they're doing something for the people, I guess. You think they're going to do more of that, though? I feel like once the wedding comes around, they're going to have to do more of that because of the amount of money they're going to spend. You think they have publicists and stuff?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah?
For sure.
I would assume so, right? I feel like somebody on their team has to have, like, they have to have at least, like, one person on their team who has a heart. And has to be like, hey, guys. Love it. Love the $50 million dress. You look gorge. But we're going to have to give a little bit to somebody else. Right? I would assume so. I would hope so.
I'm sure they have a marketing team. I think most people with companies employ marketing teams. So I think it would be, it's like probably most billionaires have large marketing teams.
Can you imagine how sick you would have been if you like went on vacation and like that week that they like decided to throw their like the Last Supper dinner and then you just missed it? I would have loved to have been there. I mean, obviously I'm not going to fly out to do any of that. But like that, I mean, hopefully, from what you're saying, it looks, I haven't seen it, but I hope it looked beautiful. And I hope the food was good. Definitely was good. Did they eat with them? No.
I don't see that listed here, so it's not looking...
Actually, I feel like that's a like security thing. I don't think they would be able to. I feel like that's a really big like security liability type of thing to have them sit down and eat with them, like the billionaires.
Have you seen any of the footage of them? They're surrounded by security. Like,
I mean, yeah,
any of the videos, they're all, whenever they move, surrounded. Like, more than Taylor Swift.
No. Not that. Wait. I mean, that makes sense, though. Like, they're literally one of the richest people in the world. You have to have, like, high clearance security. Even your security probably has to have security. Like, they have to get extensive background checks. That makes sense. That checks out. But, congratulations to the almost newlyweds. You guys are having the wedding of a lifetime. Damn, I wish. My parents got married in a courthouse. And I had McDonald's. That's what we got fed. Well, congratulations. Good on Rihanna. She made a quick check. We're saying like $6 million as if she didn't perform for like 40 minutes. She made $6 million in 40 minutes in the grand scheme of things. If you really look at the grand, like the bigger picture, can you imagine making $6 million in like 45 minutes to an hour? I feel like she does that already though, no?
Yeah, and she also had to fly to India.
I don't think that was a big deal for her though. I think she took the Fenty jet. I don't think that was a really big deal for her. I don't think she was flying on Spirit Airlines. Can you imagine if you saw Rihanna on Spirit? Let's say if she have to rent the jet. How much is a jet? Probably like what, 30,000. Jet from like here to Miami is like 30,000 here and back.
Whoever markets for billionaires should do a bit where they make them do real people things. They should make them get on Spirit Airlines, and they should make them like work a drive-through window. And
I would love to see that. And they should serve tables. They should serve tables. Didn't they have a show like that? Was it like Undercover Boss? Yeah. That was kind of like that, where like the CEO of the company would come and work for a day. Mm-hmm. And even though there was cameras all over the place and nobody knew that it was a CEO, but like I would love to, they should like reboot that show, but have billionaires just doing like normal everyday things, serving tables. Although I don't know, because I feel like wouldn't people get mad then? Because they'd be like, oh, is this just a joke for you? This is my life. I guess there's like a certain demographic of people who don't like seeing that, who feel like this is my everyday life. But I'm like, that was my everyday life too. And I'm still very interested to see like I would always think that when I would serve tables, and I worked in a restaurant where there was a lot of wealthy people, and in my head I'm like, what if the roles were reversed? How would you see the world, and like what would you think outside of that? I don't see it as like a insult or slap in the face to like the rest of the world, because it's like, these are our jobs. There's nothing wrong with it. Why are we making it seem as if it's like, don't make fun of me? We're not making fun of you. We literally did this. This is our jobs. This is our lives. I want to see these people in these settings, and vice versa too, though. Like have a server or somebody that's working at like a regular 9 to 5 live a life of like one of those billionaires for one day. What does that look like? And what is that experience? I think both of them are interesting. I don't know why people get so mad at it. I don't know. Is that just me?
I think they have to mask it as like charity work to do
both. It's charity for me to go be a billionaire. It 110%. That would be charity for me.
Oh, if you're saying if you switched.
Not if I switched. Don't put me in that scenario. Well, let's say a random person.
Yeah, if a random person switched roles with a billionaire, I get what you're saying. No, but like in sports, they usually will do like, fundraisers and stuff where like they'll go and like, for example, like be the cash register person at Cane's or something.
Oh. And then they have to, but why do you have to mask it as that though? Like, why do people get angry at that? I don't understand why people get angry when it's like, I guess maybe because they think that, but why if that's a job? Like, making money is not, you're making money. Regardless of how I don't know, am I crazy? Am I sounding crazy? Am I loony?
Yeah, I think you're logical. So in Glasgow, something was advertised called the Willy Wonka Experience, which was advertised through using AI images to offer consumers a kind of funhouse experience that was Willy Wonka themed. And all of the photos were AI generated. The tickets cost $35. And when people showed up, it was basically Fire Festival on steroids, in that there was a singular lollipop in a warehouse. An actor was playing Willy Wonka and was given a day to memorize 15 pages of monologue that was also AI generated. People were rationing jelly beans And the Oompa Loompa was a girl who was just standing there by herself, and there was a singular Oompa Loompa.
And you know what that sounds like? That sounds like art installation in Brooklyn. You could have paid $0 for that. You could have paid $0 to just go to Williamsburg. I promise you, they pop up all the time. And just go to one of those art installations. They're free. And they paid. Did they know it was AI generated?
No.
How did they not know it was AI generated? What did the pic? Oh, you showed me the pictures.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If y'all didn't know that was AI generated, that deadass looked like a computer wallpaper. Like, they didn't know it. And for 35, how many people showed up?
Let's see.
Don't tell me anything more than 50 people showed up. They called the police on them? For what did they say to the police? 911, what's your emergency? I got scammed. People need to be smarter, though. People need to be smarter. Like, for $35, girl, and you're not seeing anything. I saw those pictures, and you could very much tell that they were AI. Like, I easily could have been like, I don't think... I mean, to be fair, too, with the company that put it on, at least you could have painted the walls or something. Like, it didn't have to be that serious. You could have just painted the walls. They're children. Put glitter. Make it... I mean, if they were charging $100, no, call the president. Call the FBI and call the sweet team. The SWAT team. Like, but for $35, I would probably expect not to get much out of it.
Yeah, it says, today has been a very stressful and frustrating day for many, and for that, we are truly sorry.
For me.
It says, unfortunately, last minute, we were let down in many areas of our event and tried our best to continue and push through, and now realize we probably should have canceled first thing this morning instead.
Me when I lie.
It says, we fully apologize for what has happened and will be giving full refunds to each and every person that purchased tickets.
No, but they deadass thought they were going to get away with it, and then people got furious. But also, like, people need to use their critical thinking, though. Like, did the Willy Wonka, like, team, like, the movie put that on? Or who did it? It was just, like, random people?
It wasn't the Willy Wonka team. It wasn't the movie.
Oh.
It was definitely somebody unassociated with the movie.
And I'm sure you have to say that, though. You have to, like, legally say this is not associated with, like, I don't know who did the production company did it, like Warner Brothers or something. Or I don't know who produced that movie. But I'm sure they have to say that, like, this movie is not in association to whatever production company did it, right? Or did I lie again?
No, I think in the advertisement it had to specify, but as far as anything past that, I don't think they have to say anything past when somebody purchases a ticket, putting that in the fine print.
But before you buy it, it has to say it on the fine print, no? Where do they buy these tickets?
I would think that Ticketmaster, wherever you would purchase a ticket for something, it would say in the fine print there.
And you wouldn't read the fine print? I know that if I was going, like, even when I go to, like, the Museum of Ice Cream, I'm reading the fine print to see what I'm getting out of it. I don't care if I'm paying $25 or I'm paying $75. I'm reading the fine print. That's like the South Park episode. You guys, I don't know if you guys watch South Park, but do you guys remember the Human Centipede episode where he did... who was it? I forget. One of the little kids didn't read the iTunes terms and agreement, and he ended up being in the Human Centipede because he signed his life off. Like, you have to read the fine print. Like, that's not...
Okay, they're really trying to hide how many people showed up to this event, which is really funny. But the people who put on the event, it was organized by the House of Illuminati and Experience Company.
Why in the hell would you ever take your children to something that is organized by the House of the Illuminati? See, do you see what I'm saying? People didn't read, and they just saw Willy Wonka, and they thought, okay, great, perfect. I'm going to just take my kids to this. If I saw the House of the Illuminati, girl, nah, I think of the brand or the company that put it on obviously thought that they were going to be able to get away with it, but the people probably should have used critical thinking skills a little bit more. Even just reading House of Illuminati, I already think something sus going to happen. They had one lollipop for everybody. You get one lick. Pass it around. Pass it around. This is not COVID time no more. Pass it around. And be quick with it too, because we only have 30 minutes here.
They were rationing jelly beans?
Yeah, there was a machine that dispensed one jelly bean per child.
And I just texted you a photo of what the singular Oompa Loompa looks like.
Wait, now I need to... There's no way. There's no way. Fairy but close with this no top. She needs to be interviewed. Yeah, we need to get this lady's take. We need to get this lady's take on this.
850 refunds given.
Wait, I gotta let me do some math. Let me do some quick math. 850 times 35 a ticket. She said she felt bad. She didn't feel bad when she walked in and saw it. What do you mean? Or she felt bad when the kids started crying and screaming because they're in the house of the Illuminati. But they're gonna sacrifice children? What is happening here? Even her costume. She didn't feel bad when she put that costume on. She didn't feel bad when she put that wig on. Girl. There's no way. Again, I don't think that, like, sometimes you pay for what you get for, but also read the fine print, everybody. And obviously, I think a lot of the... What is that smoke behind her? The smoke behind her is kind of throwing me off. It's very giving, like, meth labs. It's giving Breaking Bad. Even the walls behind. This just looks so, like... What did she think, though? Like, I know that if I were to be there and I'd show up, I'm sure they hired, like, an actor off, like, one of those, like, backstage apps type of things. And if I were to walk in and I see that, I'm like, oh, this is going to be a disaster. This is going to be terrible. There's children coming. There's children. Oh, God. I don't know if I feel bad for... The only person I feel bad for is the kids. That's it. I think it's the parents are liable. The company is liable. The kids... They definitely had a traumatic experience and they're going to be put in therapy for the rest of their lives because they went to a Willy Wonka Experience, which is actually a meth lab hosted by the House of the Illuminati. What are they even... Why is it called the House of Illuminati?
That's the company name. It has an address in London. That's all anybody can learn about it.
Why would they host that? I blame the parents. I blame the company. I feel bad for the kids. Sorry for the kids. That's terrible. $35 a ticket, and that's like for adult or child, it doesn't matter. I would have been sick. Can you imagine? I would have feel like I let my kid down as a parent if I walked in there and I saw my child just screaming, because I definitely would have started screaming if I was a child. That's scary. Well, I mean, now they got refunds, I guess. You could give a refund, but a memory will be there forever for the rest of your life.
That's I'm thinking about this now. Just like, I'm imagining if their main motive wasn't money. Because if it's like, if their name is that, the House of Illuminati, then you can just imagine their motives for all of it. Where it's like, kind of like Monsters, Inc., where they're just scaring kids because
maybe
they want. Like,
I'm telling you, it's one of those art installations in Brooklyn. Like, that you don't understand what's happening. But the only person that understands what's happening is the person that put it on. I'm telling you, listen, the people in London, if y'all really want to go and see something like that, go to Williamsburg. Go, and good luck. Good luck trying to get there. Oh my God. Oh my God. I have a hard time getting here and I'm in New York.
You know that it was some of those kids' birthdays too. You know that it was their birthday present or birthday day activity.
No, imagine you're like, tell all your friends, like, we're gonna go to the Willy Wonka Experience, and then you go back to school and they're like, how was it? And they're like traumatized. You don't even see them for like 2 weeks. What? That's so sad.
It is, but it gives a really good fun fact for when you go to camp and everyone says to say something interesting about yourself, and you can be like, my 7th birthday was spent at the Willy Wonka House of Illuminati Horrors.
House of Illuminati Horrors. That's literally what it is. They should make that, you know how Universal has like its horror nights? Mm-hmm. That should be one of them. That should be one of the houses, because that looks petrified. I don't think like, see, I don't feel bad for anybody but the kids. But the kids. What? They ruined somebody's 7th birthday. I know they did. House Illuminati. Parents, read the fine print. Know where you're taking your children. That's like taking your children to the Museum of Sex without reading what it's actually about. Like, girl, be so for real. It's in the name. If at the moment, I'm not a parent. I don't know why. As a parent, as a mother, if I saw something that said House of Illuminati, instantly I'm gonna be like, no. Why are we gonna bring our kid to this? Like, bring them to Balenciaga. Like, what are we doing here? Oh God.
There's an amusement park that's just like Fire Festival is one ride. This is another.
Literally. It's Fire Festival. At least Fire Festival tried to cover it up though. They tried to make it seem like it was a festival. I feel like these people didn't even try. I feel like you get what you get and you don't get upset. It's very much that energy. Oh, poor children. That was everything that's happened since I've been gone from DR. Apparently a lot happened. Kate Middleton is getting the BBL. Rihanna got $6 million for a 40-minute experience concert. Trisha Paytas is the new queen. And kids are being sent to the Illuminati. That's what's happening right now in pop culture. Wait, let me fix that end one because that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. Willy Wonka scammed everybody. That also sounds crazy. I can't find a way to not make this sound crazy. And kids got scammed. That's even worse. Oh my God. Kids got scammed. Poor the children. We need to think about the children. We are the world. We are the children. And parents need to start reading the fine print. Kate Middleton is doing a secret surgery that we don't know about. BBL. Trisha Paytas is a part of the new royal family. She is the new queen. All hail the queen, my lord. What else did we talk about? Willy Wonka. The kids got scammed. I'm going to say it again because they did get scammed. Willy Wonka is scaring the children. And parents need to read the fine print. Oh, and Rihanna got paid $6 million to do a 40-minute... She's the queen. She's the queen. And stop pocket watching people too. That's a main one. Stop pocket watching people. Let people live their best life. And I'm really excited to see how the wedding turns out. Congratulations to the newlyweds. I'll send you guys my address just in case you guys like lost it. I didn't get it for the pregame, but I was also in DR, so I understand you guys didn't want to like bother me and make me choose between the two. But I'll definitely send you guys my address, and you can send me another emerald necklace too. Thank you guys. Bye. I'll see you guys next week.